So you think you know Iran. You've seen the headlines, the sound bites, the closed doors. But that's not the whole story. Behind those doors is a world of beauty, ancient stones whispering tales of empires, and a warmth that melts preconceptions. This isn't the Iran from your television screen. It's a place of deep history, vibrant color, and soul. The moment you arrive, the air is different. A mix of spices, rosewater, and desert wind. The sounds, the call to prayer, the clatter of a bazaar, the gentle murmur of Farsi. This is a journey across time, into a civilization that shaped the world. Iran is a land of contrasts, snow-capped mountains over deserts, ancient ruins beside modern cities. Tradition here is alive, not a relic. You can walk through a 2500-year-old palace in the morning, then sip saffron tea in a chic Tehran cafe by afternoon. Iran doesn't fit in a box. It's messy, complicated, captivating. You go looking for history, and you find it. But you also find connection. Sitting on a carpet in a family home, sharing bread and laughter, you realize the greatest treasure is the humanity. The simple, profound act of connection. This is the Iran that awaits. The one that doesn't make the news. The one that will stay with you long after you've gone home. Forget what you think you know. Come with an open mind and an empty stomach. You're going to need both. Let's begin. You stand before the gate of all nations immense, guarded by stone figures that have watched empires rise and fall for 2,500 years. This is Persepolis, the ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire built by Darius and Xerxes. Here, history feels real. You can almost hear the footsteps of ancient ambassadors. The scale is humbling columns stretch skyward, remnants of a hall that once held thousands. Bas-reliefs show processions from across the empire, a stone storybook of a forgotten world. Alexander the Great came here and burned it to the ground. The scorch marks remain. Yet these ruins are not just monuments to loss, they're testaments to ambition and artistry. Standing here, you feel small in the sweep of time. Your own worries shrink in the shadow of these stones. Persepolis is more than a tourist site, it's a pilgrimage for anyone who cares about history. Iranian families walk here, children running among the columns. For them, this is heritage and pride. They smile at you, happy you're here, eager for you to understand. In that shared moment of awe, you feel a connection that transcends borders. That's the magic of Persepolis. It's a place that puts everything in perspective. Here, the past is alive and you're part of its story. The dust on your shoes is history itself. You leave changed. The echoes of kings linger in the air, and you realize some stories never fade. This is one of them. Welcome to Persepolis. There's an old Persian proverb, Isfahan is half the world. Stand in Nakshe-Jahan Square, and you'll believe it. The square is immense, alive with families picnicking, carriages clattering, children's laughter, and the call to prayer. On one side, the Sheikh Lotfola Mosque, its dome a masterpiece, its interior a symphony of light and color. Across the square, the Imam Mosque dazzles with blue mosaics and soaring minarets. The Ali Kapu Palace overlooks it all, where Shahs once watched polo and parades. But Isfahan's magic is in the details, the covered bazaar, a labyrinth of carpets, spices, and metalwork. The Kaju and Sai-Osei pole bridges are more than crossings, they're gathering places. At night, people sing under the arches, voices echoing through ancient stone. It's a city where history is lived, not just preserved. Isfahan is both grand and intimate, a place of breathtaking beauty and vibrant life. You could spend a day here just watching the world go by. This is the soul of Isfahan. It truly does feel like half the world. Every corner tells a story. Every moment is magic. And you, for a while, are part of it. Welcome to Isfahan. Yazd rises from the desert, a city of mud and earth, one of the oldest on earth. Its narrow, winding alleys create shade and mystery, hiding cool courtyards behind high walls. Above, Windcatcher's ancient air conditioning towers funnel desert breezes into homes. The silence here is different, broken only by wind and distant hammers. Every corner reveals a secret, a carved door, a hidden mosque, a courtyard of pomegranates. Yazd is shaped by Zoroastrianism. Visit the Towers of Silence where the dead were returned to the earth, and the Fire Temple where a sacred flame has burned for centuries. But Yazd is alive. Rooftop cafes glow at sunset, windcatchers silhouetted against the sky. The city whispers its stories on the desert wind. It teaches survival, simplicity, and peace. Yazd doesn't shout for attention, it rewards those who listen. Here, the ancient endures. and if you're quiet, you'll hear its secrets. Yazd is a city that whispers. Shiraz, the name itself is poetry. This is the city of Hafez and Saadi, where poetry is a living tradition. In the evening, families gather at Hafez's tomb, seeking guidance in his verses. The gardens are fragrant with roses and orange blossoms, the atmosphere relaxed and romantic. Shiraz is known for its gardens, its historic wine, and its gentle spirit. Wander through Iram Garden, a paradise of cypress trees and water channels. Near Shiraz, the Nasr al-Mulk Mosque, the Pink Mosque, becomes a kaleidoscope of color at sunrise, sunlight streaming through stained glass. The light dances across carpets and pillars, an experience no photo can capture. Shiraz invites you to slow down, sit in a tea house, listen to music, read a poem. Even in a world of turmoil, there is beauty, art, and joy here. The people carry their poets in their hearts, proud of their city's culture. Shiraz is more than a gateway to Persepolis. It's the soul of Iran. Here, you don't just see the country, you feel it, and it stays with you. Welcome to Shiraz. To understand Iran, you have to eat. Food here is a journey. History, geography, and hospitality on every plate. It's not just kebabs, though they're fantastic. The heart of Persian cuisine is in the stews, koresh, slow-cooked, fragrant, full of herbs and fruit. Fezenjan, with pomegranate and walnuts, is a revelation. Sweet, sour, savory, unique. Meals begin with bread, torn and shared, scooping up herbs, cheese, and walnuts. Rice is an art fluffy, jeweled with barberries and pistachios, crowned with golden tahdig. Saffron, turmeric, cinnamon, and rosewater create subtle, balanced flavors. The most important ingredient is hospitality. To be invited to an Iranian table is an honor. Your host will pile your plate high, insist on seconds, and practice ta'aruf, a dance of generosity and politeness. Sharing a meal is about more than food. It's about stories, connection, and respect. At the Iranian table, you're not a guest. You're family. Every meal is a celebration, and every bite tells a story. The real wonder of Iran is its people. You expect suspicion, but find overwhelming warmth and curiosity. Strangers stop you on the street, not to sell, but to welcome. Welcome to Iran, they say, eager to share their culture and history. Hospitality is sacred here. You'll be invited for tea, offered help, given gifts. It's not for tourists. It's just who they are. Iran is a mosaic. Persians, Azeris, Kurds, Lurs, Balochis, each with their own traditions, all Iranian. You see stylish youth in Tehran, devout families in Qom, nomads in the mountains. Diversity is everywhere, making the country endlessly fascinating. Iranians are resilient, educated, and politically aware, having endured much yet never losing their humor or kindness. They distinguish between governments and people, welcoming you with open arms. The greatest discovery in Iran isn't a place, it's the people. They'll challenge your preconceptions and steal your heart. Here, the walls between us crumble. You leave with new friends, new perspectives. The true heartbeat of Persia is its people, and they'll stay with you long after you leave. This is Iran's greatest gift. In Iran, art is everywhere. Mosque tiles, carpets, calligraphy, and more. Beauty runs deep in the culture, a tradition stretching back millennia. Isfahan's architecture dazzles with intricate patterns and floral motifs. Bazaars are living workshops. Coppersmiths, miniaturists, weavers at work. Persian carpets are world-renowned. Art, history, and family savings woven together. Each region has its own style, colors, and patterns, all crafted by patient hands. Inlay work, calligraphy, hand-printed textiles. Every craft is a form of worship. Creating beauty is a way of making the world better. Travel through Iran and you're surrounded by this artistry. It enriches your journey, deepening your appreciation for the culture. The soul of the country is made visible in its crafts. Here, art is life, and every piece tells a story. What do you do with a place like Iran?